Hello guys, today I want to tell you how do I memorize the put call parities uh, when memorizing the option pricing formula. So put call parity. Um, as we all know, put call parity is a function that links between um, the call options price and the put option price um, and the underlying stock price and the strike price. So when I studying this formula, it is kind of difficult for me to memorize things, especially uh, when I'm trying to use it during the exams. So today I just want to show you what is the trick that I use to memorize this formula and how to understand this formula with some reasonable trick. So first one is about how do I memorize this. The way that I memorize this is like this. So I call that CS is equal to PK. So for CS, what I memorize in a way that this one is a computer game. I assume most of you are familiar with this game, a shooting game. And in the game, we need to compete with our different players. So that is why I memorize in this way. In the CS game, I need to PK with each other. So I just memorize in this way. And then I can use this trick to memorize the whole formula. That is C minus S. C corresponds to the call option price, and S corresponds to the stock price at zero as time zero. And what's PK? PK is just the put option price minus what is K? It is the current value of the strike price. So this will becomes our put call parity. And I memorize this formula in the way that CS is equal to PK. So it's a computer game. We need to PK with each other, and then I memorize this. So, but I know this just a trick. It's not does not help us to understand the formula. So how do I understand um, the underlying logic? So let's see. We can rearrange the terms to make sure that we have no short sale. So this equation is actually equivalent to this, a call option plus some cash with the amount of the K, which is the strike price, is equal to another portfolio of a put option plus a stock. So let's see the things on the right hand side, left hand side. What is this? Call options um, payoff is actually something like this. And then what about a constant cash with K? It is actually a constant curve like this. So by the way, what are the x? What are the axes means? So the x-axis is actually means the stock price S, and the y-axis is actually equals to the portfolio value or your asset value. So if you only have a single asset of a call option, then the payoff value is like this. But if you have a cash, then no matter what the stock price goes, it will always be a flat curve with the value k or present value k. So in the end, your portfolio value will be something like this. So since we shift the call options value with a constant value k at here, and the what's in the end is actually your portfolio value for the um, left hand side. And now let's take a look at the portfolio value on the right hand side. So on the right hand side, first of all, it is a put option. So the payoff is something like this. And what about the stock? So the axis is a stock, but what you have is just one stock. So basically you hold the stock itself, and the payoff curve is actually y equal to x. And um, if you add these two curves together, so what do you get? It's actually, let's see, change the color. So what you have here is you add these two things together, and basically what you contain here in this region, add this one to this one, 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 this one to this one. So that will be a flat curve on this side, and after that, that will be just a curve like this. So in the end, what you get is still, at the beginning, it is a flat curve, and after that, it goes up like this. So that is how I understand. So on the right hand side, on the left hand side, the payoff is like this, and on the left hand side, the payoff is like this. So these two are equal. You see, the payoff are the same, so the present value should be the same. So that is how I understand the put call parity in another way. So to sum up, if you want to have a trick to memorize that quickly, so my trick is actually in this way. So a computer game, a CS, that is equals to PK with each other. So CS equal to PK. And then that becomes C minus S now is equal to P minus K, present value of K. And if you want to understand this, you can also understand that in a graphical way, since the two sides have the same portfolio payoff, and then they must be the same for the present value. Thank you for watching.